Module 5, Concussion Management. When someone has a head injury, then you must always be suspicious of a neck injury. Do not attempt to move an unconscious person unless it is absolutely necessary. If the person is unconscious, keep the airway clear, check that the person is breathing, send for help, but stay with the person till that help arrives. With a conscious person, check to see if there is bruising or bleeding. If bleeding, press firmly with a clean bandage. Ice will reduce the effects of bruising. Check the person for concussion effects. If symptoms are present, it is important to note the approximate duration of the symptoms. Certain symptoms demand that the person be taken immediately to an emergency medical service. These include any period of unconsciousness, convulsions, vomiting, blood or watery fluid in the ears, or unusual sleepiness. If the person's symptoms, especially headache, get noticeably worse, emergency medical services should be sought. All observations of the person are potentially useful. It is particularly helpful if you write down your observations. The incident reporting form at your school is the best place to record the description of the incident and the person's injuries. It is also important to inform the person's parents or guardians and teachers of the incident. Parents and guardians should be encouraged to seek medical attention for their child. They should also be encouraged to observe the person for any possible deterioration of their condition. Teachers should be informed of a probable concussion in order to recognise possible changes in school performance or behaviour. It is critical that the person with the suspected concussion does not return to any activity where he or she is at risk of a second concussion. A second concussion before the first concussion is completely healed could have far more serious consequences. In fact, a person should not return to any sports activities unless cleared to do so by a doctor. Hours or days after a concussion, a person can show other signs of the concussion. For example, the person may be irritable or restless. It's not unusual for a person to have sleep disturbance. These symptoms of concussion can interfere with school performance. For this reason, all teachers should be informed of the concussion. Teachers that know the student well are more able to identify changes in behaviour.